and Chris, Noah Lyles. So just So the agenda will be that the first question is mine, and after that the press can ask you a question. So Noah, let me ask you that the last 30 meters, it looked like you were the Fast and Furious movie. You just put the nitro button and just the rocket. How was that from inside?
I'd say that's very Noah Lyles-like. To be honest, the goal was to make sure that I was the first to 60. After that, just do Noah Lyles things. Walk people down, using my top end speed, and I just believe that when I got there, I was the fastest guy. And just keep believing that until I cross the line.
Yeah, absolutely. That's you. The next question. Congratulations, you made history. The first ever medal for Africa in the 100 meter. How are you now? You are the golden book of the athletic for forever.
I'm really happy for the silver medal, even though it's something that wasn't on our plan. The plan was just to finish in the final. So I'm really grateful for the silver medal.
Okay. So Mr. Hughes, you have a diary, the famous diary. So you put this time before the race on it?
No times were written this time. The only thing that was written was to make it to the podium.
You did it again.
We did it.
The modern Nostradamus.
We did it. We did it.
I asked him his time. He didn't want to tell me. I know now why.
Okay, now the stage is for the journalists. Please wait for the microphone. First question here, on the first row, please.
Question for Noah. Congratulations. I know this 100-200 double is something that's been on your mind for a while. Tried it in 2021, didn't make the 100 team, lost the year doing it, then had to drop the 100. Like, what made this year the right year to really pursue it and also to get it done in the 100 at Worlds?
Last year made this the right year. After having such a strong hold on the 200, it really freed me up to be like, okay, no matter where I am in the season, I know I can always come back to the 200 and it's going to be fast. So now it's only a matter of time of continuously working on the 100, the worst part of my race, and getting it faster, because no longer is running more 200s really going to help me. It's now about running faster hundreds that's going to make the first 100 of the 200 a faster time. And for your friend there, how many Olympic medals I'm going to win now?
He's pretty young.
Oh yeah, I am too.
Okay, next question. Please wait for the microphone. Yeah.
Hey Noah. Congrats.
Thank you.
You're obviously trying to shine a brighter light all over your sport with your documentary and just the kind of guy you are. Does track need more of that kind of stuff? Personality, fun, whatever you want to call it.
I believe that track and field needs to market itself better. It's easy to market me because I'm out there, I'm excitable, I'm happy, I'm engaging with the crowd. But just as many as there are me, there's just as many other people, like Christian or Fred. They bring that serious demeanor that people gravitate towards, that guy's known as he's just a dog, he's a wolf, he's gonna eat when it's time to eat, And that person, they're out there too, people who gravitate towards that. And I feel that we have everything that you could need in any sport right here in track and field, and those stories just need to be told better.
Okay, next question, please.
All right, my question is to Letslie. I kind of see being at the fort for Africa right from 2016, and you came up with it in 2021 at the World Juniors. Did you feel disappointed that you couldn't make it to the final? And the silver medal, are you dedicating it to him?
What was the question again?
Akane Simbine had held the fort for Africa right from 2016, being in all the finals. First of all, were you disappointed that you couldn't make it and join in the final and winning silver? How much did it mean to the continent of Africa?
Yeah, if it was possible for me to move for Akane, I would move in that lane, because he's been doing this for a long time, and he did it for the African continent. So I'd really move out of the lane for him to run that race, and I'll dedicate this medal to him. because he's been a great brother. Every time we meet, we exchange some few ways of motivation and to get the job done.
Question to Noah. You mentioned after the heats. You mentioned after the heats that people who were doubting your ability to double weren't seeing what you were seeing in training. I was just wondering, what were you seeing in training and doing in the last few weeks that convinced you this was possible?
It's crazy. It was faster than that. I was just high-fiving my coach, and I told him, craziest thing is we still got so much more to improve on, and that's a scary thought.
Next question.
A quick question to know. I remember you winning the Youth Olympics. That was 9 years ago. It took a bit long to get here. Were there frustrations along the way that you didn't get it done earlier, maybe?
Well, I never ran the 100 at the Youth Olympics, and grabbed many 200-meter titles along the way. But I mean, in the 100, it has been a long journey. I mean, that was the first time that I've PR'd since 2019, and I always remember that race and how it felt and what was going on in my mind, and just believing in myself so much that I thought I was crazy that day. And it was the same thing today. Believing in myself so much that somebody might have thought I was crazy. Might have put me in an insane asylum. But I'm never gonna trade it for anything. Just like I'm sure that everybody up here would not trade this moment for anything else, no matter what our journey was. We got here through blood, sweat, and tears, and for that we're always gonna be grateful because we knew it was earned and not given.
My question for Letslie. I was privileged enough to watch you train in London after the Diamond League, and your coach spoke about blocking you off social media just so that you could focus and have fun and really enjoy what you're doing, your journey. Could you talk to us about what that protection from your team, how that helps you, and how that kind of helps you focus and not stray and listen to all the noise?
The team, it consists of 4 people, and they are 100-meter runners, and we make sure that there is always joy between all of us. Nobody goes to sleep sad. And me going off social media was a very huge thing to do, and it wasn't easy for me to do that, but I tried all my best already so that I can stay out of it. And here the result of staying out, because everybody was saying whatever you feel like saying, so that disturbed me mentally, and then I just decided to let me just let go of social media.
So before the next question, I would like to ask Mr. Hughes. I'm really interested in your diary. I know it's I want to know your secret. I mean, but you can share with us what is your method, how you put times, or just this. You mentioned that you write down podiums, so how it's come from. What is the exact method?
It's self-belief. Over the years we've been working, and speed has always been there for me, but for me it was more of a mindset thing. I used to doubt myself a little bit, and I really wanted to achieve things, and sometimes my imagination would run a little bit too wild. So for me, my coach sat down with me back in the background season, and he had seminars with all of us from Racers Track Club, and he made us understand the power of self-belief. And for me, I set up goals that I wanted to achieve this year, and I walked towards it. And regards to how I'm feeling, I put a target down in my book, and I say, okay, I'm gonna walk towards this, and I just jot down a time that I feel as if I'm capable of doing, and that's how I come to just write it down. It's not like I'm creating this magical thing, but it's the work, it's self-belief. I believe I can do this, and anything you put your mind to, you can achieve it. And my mind believed it, and I just need to go there and do it.
Thank you very much. Next question.
I have my question. Either of you can answer it. Last year at the World Championships, we saw The USA